Hello, my Wolfpack puppies, and today, right now, I am in the mood to be reacting to some more Black Butler public school arc. So I finished the third episode, and now I'm going to finish reacting to the second episode, and who knows, I might do a little bit of a reaction to the third episode. Also, I'm really excited because the English dub was announced for the first episode. We get to see it. But let's continue with this one. Oh, yes. Okay, so right now, Sebastian is tutoring the students, and this is the scene where CL comes in, and he leans against the door frame. Oh, that is the most amazing panel. I was so excited to see it. This is a pretty dark scene. It's not dark as in like scary, but dark as in lighting wise. Aw, look at that smile. You wouldn't suspect anything of him. No. Okay, so CL's outside of the door, and oh, Sebastian's expression. He's like, oh, it's the young master. He's back. He's probably going to ask something of me again. Oh, here it is. Yes. Oh, he looks awesome. So this is the part where they're not really in a private room. This is the time where Sebastian is supposed to be taking care of and teaching some of the students who are having a trickier or tougher time on the lessons. So right now, CL is telling Sebastian about his meeting, which is at 4 o'clock. I'm doing quotations. And it seems like Sebastian doesn't actually suspect a thing either, which is interesting. Oh, wow. Look at that fluid motion with the T again. It's really just an observation of how good the animation is. I think that's all I can say. So you know what? I'm just going to show a couple of panels of the animation. Maybe comment a little bit on what I think of it or what is happening. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so unfortunately, Sebastian is not able to be there during the meeting, which is actually really unfortunate because I think that really would have helped if Sebastian was there. And isn't he usually like in the background of certain scenes? But anyway, Sebastian wasn't able to make it. They plan the treats and everything. Well, Sebastian makes the treats. CL says to make the treats. He gets there and, you know, everyone's upset at him because he's late, which, not his fault. All right. This is actually a lighter scene. So he's telling them that it was at 4 o'clock, or he was told that it was at 4 o'clock. Maurice Cole is being, difficult, denying that he said the wrong time or that he intentionally said the wrong time. And Sia's like, that's his game. Oh yeah, it actually says that. So that's his game. And then Edward comes in, and I believe this is the first time that they've actually met. Like I said before in the first part, Sia didn't even realize that Edward was here at Weston. I don't think either of them knew. Yep. There's the shock on his face. Oh, never mind. It says he knows that Edward was at Weston, but not a prefect's drudge. Okay, I got it. Very good with the panels. It's following the panels very well. The only thing I could probably say, and I can show that in the next episode, is that they do switch around the angles of the panels. So when, like, let's say, and I don't actually remember, but when Edward is actually looking to the right, in the animation his face is facing the left. Oh, poor little baby. Oh, he was kicked out. That's unfortunate. So he throws the basket. Oh man, I love this scene where CL's messing with his hair. Again, it's a side profile and not actually like full on. Sebastian's just finding this entertaining, I bet. Not much to say here. He's pouting. CL insults his cousin. CL insults Edward, which it's kind of warranted. It's kind of fair because even though Edward did encourage, CL missed the curfew, missed the appointment time, and I don't know. Everyone was kind of rude to him, but some very nice close-ups of the eyes. Oh, he stabs the strawberry. Oh, this is the scene. This is the scene where he kind of like bites the fork, which I say don't do to your teeth. But you know, it's CL. Oh wow, that is a really nice screenshot of Sebastian. Okay, so this is the. Oh man, I don't have my mangas because I was watching. I had my mangas when I was watching the 3rd episode. Hold on, let me go get those. And that is the episode of chapter 69. Now on to chapter 70. They hop right into that. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh, I forgot. CL, just that cute little animation of when he licks his lips from the strawberry that he ate. So this next part that they're talking about is the fact that Maurice Cole's hands don't look like they've done a lot of labor that the prefects have assigned that Redmond has asked of him. And there was a funny joke about how that's kind of what CL's doing in a manner, in a way. Oh, I love their little banter. So CL asks Sebastian to look into the other people that Maurice Cole has most likely lied to, and said the exact same thing to CL. Just, you know what, guys? Just enjoy these cute little screenshots of CL eating. Here. This is what he asks. Sebastian's gonna make a list and find people who Maurice Cole has also kind of lied to in a way. Everyone's whispering about CL in this scene, and we get to see like the smallest bit of Macmillan, and Macmillan actually kind of feels bad for CL, which makes sense because Macmillan is really CL's only friend here. Well, only friend for now. I mean, maybe CL is Macmillan's only friend, really? CL, it really doesn't look like CL cares about these rumors. He's not letting it affect him. Oh, there we go. So while the other people are spreading rumors about CL, Macmillan's just kind of in the back and he feels bad and they haven't really had time to communicate. This scene isn't really that important. Well, actually it is kind of important. This scene is basically just Maurice Cole meeting the younger boys who are doing all of the work for him, it seems. And actually, to be honest, Maurice Cole hasn't picked on a drudge yet. So they both want to become Maurice Cole's drudge. I think the reason that he hasn't picked one yet is because he wants as many people doing his work for him as he can before he has to decide on one. Yep, he's using them. I think this is the part where Sebastian is kind of listening. And these are actually the panels that they grabbed from the manga, which they did very well to copy and base it off of. Okay, so that's the first time we see Sebastian. They're going to show a couple more panels. I'll show them. So Redmond has absolutely no idea that Maurice Cole is doing this. Which, I mean, why would Maurice Cole want him to know that Maurice Cole, is doing nothing? And Maurice Cole even has the audacity to ask if Redmond wants something that's really complicated to make just because he doesn't have to make it. Lemon myrtle souffle glace. Oh, glacé. I think it's glace. Oh, maybe it's glacé. Yes. This is just another panel from the trailer that we've seen. So now we're going to skip over to a part where Sebastian is actually questioning also, but first enjoy this little panel of CL kind of doing his own tracking of Maurice Cole. Oh yeah, also there's some guards in front of the red house, which is definitely something that the other houses don't get. They use the same panel to show that he's made the food. I don't even know what uva tea is. We get to see a little bit of Cheslock. That's good. Cheslock needs more scenes. Okay. I'm gonna skip this part. I'm gonna let's blaze through these screenshots and these panels. And there's a scene where Maurice Kohler's watching Redmond play cricket, I suppose, and Ciel's in the background. I don't have much to say because this is kind of a transition and a prop. Oh, it's a montage. It's a montage. Okay, finally we get to a scene where I can discuss more, and this is where we first see Joanne Harcourt. Which, when I first saw his name, I wasn't sure if it was like Johan, but they already have a Johan from Johan Agaris, so there is our first look at him, and my goodness, I am so happy at how he looks in the animation. The thing that I was most surprised about was his voice. It was a lot higher than I thought it would be. It had the perfect amount of softness, but the pitch was a bit higher than I was expecting. That's okay. The voice actor did very well. I'm going to compare the panels. So this is where they're leading up to the scene where Joanne's going to tell him that the exact same thing happened when he was invited to the Swan Gazebo. Here it actually shows that Sebastian's asked a lot of students what's happened. Like I mentioned before, he made a list of all of the other people. Like you can see a Charles Morton, a Randolph Carter, which very good English names, by the way. It is difficult even for me when I'm writing stories to come up with names. So now he's reporting back to CL. Wow, 4 other students. So this is another meeting, and right now they're trying to come up with how to infiltrate the Red House because they're not able. CL was assigned into the Sapphire Owl House because that was the only opening. And he has the intelligence for it, but Red House focuses on nobility. So they need to find someone who is of strong nobility. Also, my goodness, Ciel is just so fun to watch when he's pensive and like intelligent about stuff. Alright, so this is the conclusion. I was wondering if they were going to end episode 2 on when Soma Azman Kadar enters, and guess what? I was right. He is going to come back. He's going to be in the next episode too. This is where they talk about, unfortunately, students can't choose their own houses. Did you guys know if like Soma was going to come back in the manga, or did you not? Oh, their reactions. I know that Ciel's not very fond of Soma, but he really is an amazing pick. Aw, you can hear him grumbling. Needs must when the devil drives. That's a good line to end it on. Also, amazing decorations for Soma's entrance. We've got the dancers, and we've got the decorations, and let's not forget, we've got the elephants. We got the transportation, which is really just elephants. Oh, there he is up there. Yay! This was actually my very first time that I had heard Soma Azman Kadar's voice in the Japanese version. I don't normally watch English sub. I watch English dub, and you know, the new dub is coming out soon, which I'm really excited about. Alright guys, I think that is the end of this episode review. Thank you so much for joining me on my review of part 2. Like, share, and subscribe, and as always, have on. Ow! Yes, so, listening. And they use there's a scene where I gotta get a screenshot of this. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I can get a screenshot of it while it's moving. No, so yeah, I need you to have part of your... Okay, there we go. I have acquired the screenshot. So this is the part where he's not really, again, frame right here, goodness. All of these are so good looking. Man, these frames were just so excellent. Think see how really would have helped. This is actually a lighter scene, which is helpful when I need to take screenshots. I mean, there we go. This is just another panel from the trailer that we've seen. I'll take a screenshot of it anyway. Oh. There's a scene where Maurice Kohler's watching Redmond play cricket, I suppose, and Sia's in the background, I suppose. Which, that's okay. The voice... I'm just gonna get a couple of screenshots of this, and I'm going to compare the panels. It's kind of funny how Joanne Harcourt is talking about kind of like admitting what happened, and admitting what happened basically to Sebastian, because Joanne has no idea that Sebastian is a demon butler. And it's really interesting with the scene and setting that they're in. Sorry, Harcourt, I gotta get screenshots of you crying because, sorry. You can see a Red House and like intelligent about stuff. Did you guys know if like Soma was going to come back in this? in this? Oh wait, I guess I gotta get a screenshot of the dancers when they're... There we go. Okay, so I have a screenshot of the dancers before it... I will be cutting this down. And I got all the screenshots. Yay!